for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Omaha Storm Chasers and the St. Paul Saints.
Now,
it's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
St. Paul Saints.
Devin Smeltzer, a southpaw from New Jersey, gets the starting gig in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy was super sharp in his last one, only allowing 1 hit, and he pitched really deep in a game to get the win in his last start. We'll see if he can match that performance in this one.
Now to the plate here is Kyle Isbell, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Fouled off. The 1-2.
Ball, that pitch is out.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. On the ground near home, but that one rolls foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch and throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Next to hit, Eric Mejia, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. As a look, now the pitch.
No, that's down.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
1-1.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get back in standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. At the plate now, Ryan McBroom, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1-1.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1 ball.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
1-2. Here it comes. Fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Jake Kalish is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
The next batter will be Trevor Larnach. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Hitter, Trevor Larnach.
And now pitch on the way. And a ball 1-0. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You see that so much, left on left matchup, that slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
A little bouncer. Here's another 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting second.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, Jake Cave.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Miller finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Striding in is Kelvin Gutierrez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Gutierrez.
Now the pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rooker has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And over at first base in this one today is the guy that can pick it with the best of them. And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man, what a comfortable feeling.
In now, Jimmy Govern. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Lined hard deep into left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Anderson Miller.
Digging in next, Anderson Miller. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
The first baseman, Max Kepler.
First offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-1.
Ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Scooped up. And there's one down now.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
That brings up Alex Kirilloff as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Kirilloff, 23 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Going back is the right fielder. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
To the plate now, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Change up low, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Ryan Jeffers. He swings at the first one, and it's in the air out to the center of the diamond. Kalish with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, Lewis.
In at the plate, Royce Lewis. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. Now the first pitch. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Swing and a looper to left. Guzman has got it, and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We've played 2. It's now 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Eric Pena.
Eric Pena.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Cave, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Jason Guzman.
Digging in will be Jason Guzman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the pitch.
That's the ball.
Now it's
2-0.
2-0.
No strike.
Down low,
Three balls,
and the
no
plot
strike.
thickens here. 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And
Ball
he
four,
takes
pitch
ball
down.
4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The center fielder, number 28, Kyle Isbell.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kyle Isbell. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. From the belt, the pitch. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Ready with the 0-1.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Guzman leads off first with 1 away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rooker will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now at second baseman, Eric Mejia.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Eric Mejia. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but
Inside
heaters
ball
coming
1.
right at him.
A ball and a strike now. Two out with the man at first. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here comes the 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Brent Rooker.
The left fielder, Brent Rooker.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Rooker, playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the first round back in 2017.
I know this guy hasn't turned out the way everyone expected, but he's still young. I don't think you can give up on a guy that has a tool set like this.
That's in. Ball
And he
2.
falls behind now, 2-0. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Into the box, Trevor Larnach. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so
Now
to get it ironed
second
out.
Baseman, Rob Refsnyder.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. A runner at first with no outs here. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. He's on the move again from first. Lifted into center field. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping in now, Jake Cave, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Max Kepler.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Max Kepler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
No balls and a strike to count. Fouled off. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
So now to the plate, Alex Kirilloff. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and the throw is right there at first. Oh, a fine off-balance play up the middle may have saved 2 runs, and the inning is over. And stepping in, Ryan McBroom.
Leading off.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Now the first pitch.
Yeah.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And neither of these guys are what you'd call flamethrowers, but still a respectable 93 and 90 as their 2 top speeds. So here is MJ Melendez, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 balls and a strike now.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box now, Kelvin Gutierrez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0.
Hey!
Two out, nobody on. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there. And
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Plate is Jorge Polanco, a base hit in his first trip.
For the sake, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
And the pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Two and 0.
No strike.
swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Pena is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next, here is Ryan Jeffers. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
To the plate now, Royce Lewis, as he sends it on the ground to first. Scooped up, throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. The Saints lead it 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the DH, Jimmy Govern. First pitch on its way. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Center fielder going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
Standing in now Anderson Miller.
The left fielder.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Down and away, ball 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Base is empty here with nobody out. Very high, 2-1. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Cave is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Eric Pena.
Next to stand in is Eric Pena. He flew out in his last AB. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It's a fair ball, line to the right side. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with one away. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's into second with a double.
Into the box, Jason Guzman. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike two.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Runner at second here with one man out. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like the pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Kyle Isbell, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Lifted the other way to left center. Rooker is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. On to the bottom of the 5th. The Saints are out on top, 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in the outfielder, Brent Rooker.
The left fielder, Brent Rooker.
First offering. That's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. Popped him up. And no one will track it down. He'll try again, 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And the next to bat will be Trevor Larnach. And now the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Comes set and the 0-1.
Nope.
Bases are empty, one man out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
So
The
next to
second
hit
baseman,
is Rob
Rob
Refsnyder. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Snyder.
First pitch on its way. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Here comes the 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Over to first, and that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Saints lead it 2-1.
Leading off for Omaha, the second baseman, Eric Mejia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Eric Mejia stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. On its way is pitch number 75. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The first baseman, number 9, Ryan McBroom.
Next, it'll be Ryan McBroom. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Three-two pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, MJ Melendez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's out.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Jake Cave.
The center fielder, Jake Cave.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
The first baseman, Max Kepler.
At the plate, Max Kepler. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And that one yanked just foul. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Alex Kirilloff will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Adios, pelota. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. Gone after 5 1/3 here as he never really found his groove in this one. Foster Griffin, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 60, Foster Griffin.
In now for Polanco.
Shortstop.
He will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Now batting.
Next to dig in, Ryan Jeffers. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, Royce Lewis. From the stretch. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's bread salami time. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Second home run early in the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this has been crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far. Been missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 7th inning coming up. The Saints are out on top, 6-1. Lewis Thorpe is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Lewis.
7th inning ready to roll, and set to go as the third baseman, Kelvin Gutierrez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Refsnyder backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jimmy Govern.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jimmy Govern. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Anderson Miller.
Next to hit is Anderson Miller. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the pitch.
Ball 1.
And this is off the corner and low.
Count
Ball 1.
1-0.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game. When guys get count leverage and take fastballs, it's a game of fastballs.
Nope,
you
that's
calibrate
ball
everything
4.
off the heater. Surprising take right there.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked
Now
him,
batting,
and they've got themselves
the
a
right
2-out
fielder,
base runner.
Eric Pena.
Into the box, Eric Pena. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Miller blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Tried to score all the way from first, but the relay was too good, and it ends the inning. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Striding forward now is the DH, Trevor Larnach. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Domingo Tapia will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Into the box now, Rob Refsnyder, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, that's low.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now back.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
At the plate now, Jake Cave. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Stepping up is Max Kepler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. To 2-2 now.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense. Nice to settle the boys down.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Saints lead it 7-1. Now at the plate here is Jason Guzman. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Jason Guzman.
And the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And he popped him up. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
Again, a 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
To the plate now, Kyle Isbell, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Guzman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Refsnyder fields it cleanly. To second for 1.
The second baseman, Mejia.
So the next to bat will be Eric Mejia, grounded out in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Popped up. And there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 9, Ryan McBroom.
Next up, Ryan McBroom. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. So that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now that.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Number 54 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Saints, number 54.
Standing in now, MJ Melendez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
2-2 down.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Payoff pitch one more time. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. McBroom is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as the gap shortens to 4 now.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Into the box, Kelvin Gutierrez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A high fastball is in there. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is lined hard to deep left. Rooker will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Saints are out on top, 7-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next it'll be the outfielder, Alex Kirilloff.
The right fielder, Alex.
And now the first pitch. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here comes the 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit. Tyler Zuber comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
53, Tyler Zuber.
Jorge Polanco will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
Jorge Polanco.
From the belt, kicks and deals. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. from the stretch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
The 0-2 delivery.
Ball,
Fastball
inside.
just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Now another 1-2.
0-2.
In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
So now into the box is Ryan Jeffers. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1 for
Now
count.
a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Kirilloff on second. Polanco on at first with nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
And now in the box, Royce Lewis. And they're runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So stepping in is Brent Rooker. Flew out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So it's 1 run on no base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. The Saints lead it 8-3. Set to start the 9th in this one, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jimmy Govern.
Jimmy Govern.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Grounded to the right, reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now back, left fielder, Anderson Miller.
Now at the plate, Anderson Miller, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far.
Now
that's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate, Eric Pena. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Cave is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
8-3 is today's final. St. Paul took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Devin Smeltzer earns the win, his second. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of the crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Saints, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Storm Chasers, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
2.